If you treat yourself like a professional online, other people will do so accordingly. Stay tuned. Okay, so for today's episode, you're going to meet the guys again at Paradigm Esports, or at least two of the three that could make this, and then also Tiana. Both of these responses you see kind of reflect on what we're really trying to pursue. We're trying to get our students to take social media seriously and get people to network with them, because it's an absolute advantage. At their age, most people outside of their age group expect for them to complain or post dumb things. We wanted, and the challenge was, if you look over your account, is there anything embarrassing that you want to get rid of? Take a look at what they had to say.
Here, and this week's question is, do I have anything on my social media from past years that might hinder me in my successes in the future? And the answer is no. I've always been intentional about everything that I posted on my social media ever since I was a young girl and I was able to have social media. My mom and my godmom always told me that there are certain things you post and you share and there's certain things that you don't. So I can confidently say that no, there is not, and I'm very thankful for it. So there's nothing I have to delete, because everything that I share with the world, I want them to know, I want them to see, and there's nothing inappropriate.
Personally, I think my social media is pretty tame. My Instagram is posted on like maybe once a year, and it's usually like a dance or something with like a family event. So nothing really there. My Twitter, I have a lot of my own personal opinions, and I retweet a lot of stuff that I agree with, but going back through my Twitter over the last 2 or 3 years, I couldn't really find anything that I felt was too over political, offensive, or anything that reached further than like a small opinion of mine. So in conclusion, I didn't really end up deleting anything. I might have gone through my favorites and unliked some stuff just so, to look like a better kid, but that's about it.
Likewise, my Instagram is pretty tame. I don't post on there pretty much at all. And if anything, it's always with my family or some huge event, and that's pretty much it. My Twitter, for the last couple months, or even like a year now, that's crazy to me. I've just been branding the esports program through it, so I haven't really been doing a lot through it. And then like Facebook, I haven't used it since I was probably 13, and so I think all my social media is just kind of like just been flatlined for the past forever.
Yeah, same. I have very little social media. I mean, I don't have a Twitter. I don't really have an Instagram either. I have a Twitter for like business and stuff, but personally I don't really tweet or anything like that. But old tweets and stuff, they may be embarrassing, but I don't care. I think it's funny. I've kind of grown out of that phase, really. So overall, not really embarrassed by anything I would see, even if it was bad.
All right, so the esports guys have been keeping it professional. They are absolutely leading the way, but they did have to take a look at some of the things they may have said. Meanwhile, Tiana has been really guarded from the beginning. She even said, she wouldn't repeat anything there that, her mother wouldn't look at. And I think it's a really good rule in the sense that if you are working with students right now, have their parents also find their, the account. Or basically, like I do, I love for my students to be on LinkedIn because it is a place where it's just mostly professional. I understand if you're, raging against your sports team or your band or whatever, there's kind of a place for that at that age range, but if they have a professional account, again, other people just look at those students differently because they're treating themselves professionally. We have all this digital citizenship classes in our schools, and it's usually a list of things that you can't do. This is our opportunity to have things that they can do, or we're encouraging. We're encouraging them to be transparent and professional in what they do. All right, tomorrow's episode, another 3 groups, and they talk about what they do to handle their social media accounts and keep them professional. We'll see you tomorrow.